Principle of what? Effective learning. It's fascinating to know how you learn. So you go to school, you go to university, you learn this and this and this, but somehow you don't know what kind of, we call the effective way to learn. Is that? You know something effective to learn, or you just don't know? Okay. Now, the very principle of effective learning is very important to say that you must find something effective for you to learn. The very first thing is called what? That's the first one. In the principle of effective learning, the first one is what we call read and write. That is it. Read and write. No matter how high your university is, if you don't do this, no, you are not going to learn. Bill Gates, the richest man in the world, simply because why? He reads and he writes. He reads and he writes. So, this is the answer. If you read only, you learn or not? If you read only, you learn or not? No, you don't learn. Simply because maybe today you still remember, tomorrow you remember, the third day remember, but the fourth day maybe you might forget. So maybe you forget, you don't learn. But when you write something, you write that you learn or not? Yes. It's gone or not? No, it's still there. Right? Yeah, that's what learning. Read and write. If you do that, you can learn anything. And what? The best thing that I like reading like that, to have a personal journal. The personal journal is that, but a simple little book that you write anything. You listen to someone, you watch TV, or you watch something, just write in your journal, right? Like that. And every day, do that. Any learning, just write. And when you read, this is what, I like to read that, one of the things that I like to read that, when you read that, I have a pencil with me, and then I have to, what? I will underline everything. That's what? Read and write. So you do that. That's the greatest principle on earth, how to learn. Read and write. You can learn anything. The second thing is that we call the two phases of learning. What's that? The two phases of learning. You know what is phases? What is phase? What's that? Please is what? Please is faster. I mean the two what? The two we call periods of learning. The two stages of learning. Okay? The two. When you understand these two phases, you can learn anything. And unfortunately, when I was in school and university, I did not come across this thing. I didn't know about it. So if I knew, I would have got, 8 A's, 10 A's. How many A's you want to have? You want to have all A's? You understand? You can have all A's. It doesn't matter. The only problem is that they are understanding the principle, how you can learn. That's the problem. How you can learn. So the two phases of learning, we recall that when you first learn how to all of you can drive a motorbike or a bicycle, is that? A bicycle. When you first learn how to ride a bicycle, okay, how many times did you fall down? How many? Many times, eh? Yeah. So why did it happen? Why did you fall down?
Not the knee.
Why? Why did that? Because you are what? You say you knew that. My students, my clients, they what? Knew, not good. But I'm not saying this is the wrong answer, but somehow it's not the right answer. It's not the true solid answer. The solid answer is simply this. Because simply conscious, alright? You are conscious. You are conscious. When you are conscious, any first new learning, new experience is in the brain. It's your head. It's your brain. It's your brain. You learn in the brain. You are conscious. That's why you fear. That's why you're scared. That's why you fall down because you're conscious. True. Yes, true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes. Anything, any new, I don't know what the first thing you learn. But now, when you ride a bicycle, can you know, get off the handle like that? Can't do that? Yeah. You can't live like that. Why is that? Why you can't do that?
Because I'm unconscious.
Because?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, very good. Because you are unconscious. When you are unconscious, simply you operate from the what? From the heart, from the soul. It's not in the brain anymore. It's in here, in the brain, in the heart. So that's like everything is automatic. It comes automatic. Everything is automatic. But first you have to learn it consciously. You have to fear, you have to be scared, you have to worry, but you keep on doing that. Keep on learning, keep on learning. You have to make until it becomes unconscious. It's in your heart. Your soul. So when you understand that, you can learn anything. I don't know. If you want to build an aircraft, can you build it up?
Yeah.
Can you build? Yes, you build an aircraft. But if you want to build, first you learn it consciously in the brain. But you can make mistake, on and off, on and off, on and off. But that's what you want to learn. So if you understand this principle of effective learning, I challenge you come to me, you get all A's if you're in school. Or you're in university, you get all 4 flat, you get, sure. Is that?
I get a 3.
Just understand the principle of how you learn. First, doing. Read and write, that you have to do, and then the 2 phases are first, you do it consciously with your brain, make mistake, and make sure it becomes your heart, your soul. Everything is automatic. Yes, true. Yes, true. Yes. Okay, good. So, the very thing that in agile, okay, agility, okay, the very thing is that the first thing in the agility we call what? We call wisdom. What's that?
Wisdom.
This is simply one of the 4 attributes of the last prophet that I mentioned you. The first is integrity, the second is honesty, the third is delivery, and the fourth is wiseness. That wiseness is simply the wisdom. The wisdom, this is your very what? Your very intuition, your very inner intelligence, deep inner intelligence, your genius. That's called the wisdom. That's simply your ability to know the meaning of your success and happiness. That is when you have wisdom. It's granted by Allah God Almighty. But you must search for the wisdom. Now, when we say the wisdom, you may find that we call the success quadrant. You want to be better successful than that. You must know the success quadrant. The success quadrant, you know, success quadrant, and the quadrant is simply what? Quadrant is the 4 slot. Each one is called the quadrant. You have 4, each one is called quadrant. Okay, so we call the success quadrant. Success quadrant. Success quadrant says that simply the first one is the M.
Money.
Yeah, M is simply money. So all of people in the world, they live for money. Okay. The second one is what? P is what? Power. The second is power. Second is power. And they want what? They want to be what? They want to be minister, they want to be CEO, they want to be the boss, they want to be, that's power, okay? Power. And the distinction. So that G and W, the fourth quadrant, like that. That's the wisdom. So when you live in the fourth quadrant, you live with the wisdom, you with your inner genius, your inner intelligence, your full capability, your full potential, your full inner heart. That's called the wisdom. So I would like to give you a metaphor, a tree, okay? A tree of life. A tree, okay? You have a bark, and you have branches, and you have leaves. Somehow you have what? What do you call that? You have the fruit, okay, the fruit, okay. So fruit, durian or rambutan, is that? The trees. And down here is simply the what?
The roots.
The what? The root. The root. Now, say, this is important, okay? This is important. You what? If you see, most people, the M, the P, the G, we call it what? Is the what?
Visible.
The visible. That's what visible means. Visible means you can see. That's visible. It's clear. Visible. See, money. Can you see money there?
Yeah.
You can see money. Power. You can see that. You can see. If someone, the CEO, someone, the general manager, director, minister, you can see that. You can see power. And the grade also you can see that. More people like that. All A's you can see. Or C, or B, or D, you can see that. Can you see? Yeah, the grade. But now, W, the W. Can you see the W? No, you cannot see because simply the W is what? Is invisible. That. But most people, they see the thing, they live life, they operate their life on the tree, on the M or P or G. But they forget the W, the invisible. But I want you to operate your life on the invisible because simply the invisible is powerful. It's simply what is the root is simply visible or invisible? Can you see the root? No, it's invisible. It's down the earth. But simply, you want a bigger fruit. What you have to do? You take care of the root or you take care of the fruit? Yeah, you have to take care of the root. That's something you don't see, something invisible. But if you get invisible, you get better fruit or not? True, yes? Yeah, you get better fruit. So you want a lot of money, you want to be millionaire, you concentrate on money or you concentrate on wisdom? Concentrate on wisdom, not the money. That's the visible. But you go for the invisible, your W. This is important. The next one on wisdom is how you think. How you think, very important how you think. You know how you think. You know how you think. That's why, that's important. For that, we think by layers. We think by layers. Yeah, we call peel the mind layer, okay? It's in your, that, called peel the mind layer. Peel is simply, it's like you peel. You know layer, is that? Layer, you know, it's called lapis. Lapis sana. You peel, peel, it's like you peel the layer of the onion, you know? The peel, okay? You peel. So we peel the mind layer, simply that's how you think. How you think further, simply down there, it's like, you know, the triangle, that's the layer. The layer, your layer, that. The first one on the, we call L, what's that? L. L is simply for focus, what's that? L, focus. Focus is simply your brain. It's your brain, your focus. And then you have another one, is your P. It's your P. Your P is called your physiology, what's that? Not like physiology, you say? Physiology is simply your what? The whole you, the whole body, the whole brain, the whole heart, the whole cell. That's called physiology. Your heart, your everything, your physiology, especially your heart. And on top there we call LC, is that? good word controlling you. So that's how, so that becomes the layer, because your layer that is all in your what? The layer is all in, it goes to your heart, that layer. So you feel that's how you think, you feel. It's all in the layer. So that inside the layer can be what? Can be words, can be picture, whatever, that's in the layer. But that's how you think. So that's why to change, this is very innovative way of change, that you can change almost anything at seconds. Simply, I want you to pinch your hand out, pinch your hand. Pinch your hand out, pinch. You feel something there? You feel different, something different there? Yeah. You change that? Yeah, that's why if you want to change, you change your what? What is that? You change your physiology, change your physiology, that's why. You can change all of that instant. Change your physiology, then you feel something. That's the layer. So depends whether the language, whether the focus, whether the physiology is the layer. That's how you think. True, yes? True, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next one is that the second one is we call in the what? We call linguistic intelligence. What that say? Linguistic intelligence. That's the second. If you want to be agile, if you want to have the agility, you have to have what called linguistic intelligence. What is that? Do you know? Any volunteer? Do you know? One more prize. One more brother. What's that?
Linguistic intelligence is what separates successful people from unsuccessful.
Okay, very well. Your name? Your name? Shaw. Good job. Okay. Yeah, that's the first thing is what separates successful people from unsuccessful is the very big secret. What Bill Gates, Donald Trump, and all that, those successful people, they have what? They have linguistic intelligence, the power of words. Simply, in Malay, we say, kebijaksanaan berbahasa. That's it. Kecerdikan berbahasa. That. So, what separates successful people from unsuccessful people is not a master degree, diploma, or PhD, no, but simply the linguistic intelligence. Really? Your linguistic intelligence. So, but somehow, you have to have because the power, in order to have the power, then you must have linguistic intelligence. If you don't have linguistic intelligence, then your word have no power. So how to have linguistic intelligence? And we say people, some people they used to talk a lot, talk and talk. I don't know what they are talking, and at the end of the day, they still keep on talk and talk and talk. But do we say linguistic intelligence then? No, that is not linguistic intelligence. That is talking, that is babbling, that is complaining. But if you have linguistic intelligence, you know what you're talking. You know your idea, you know your point, you know your words, the power of words. That's called linguistic intelligence. So how to have linguistic intelligence? Two things.
Learn to understand and master.
Yeah, first you must learn and understand and master the language. That is no exception, no excuse. So the book, the language blueprint that I wrote, is one of the books, the important books to master linguistic intelligence. The second one is that, what? The book you read. Very important, the book you read. So to have the linguistic intelligence, you must read the book that, what? What is suitable for your piece of corn? What you really want to be, the piece of corn that you want to be. So find a book and read. If you don't have, you don't read, you don't find linguistic intelligence, no way. Then you must become that makes you, dissolve yourself, inside. And one thing called the quality of cell is that your cell needs what? Needs, we call energy, needs oxygen, right? Your cell needs oxygen. Another one, what does your cell need? Your cell needs what? Our brain, 80% of our brain what? Is what? Consists of what? Our brain consists of 80% is what? Water, 80% water. So that's why if we consume something, we have to consume something with what? Something with a lot of what? Water. That's for your cell. Okay. For your cell. Very, very important for you to consume. That's why when you eat something that with a lot of what? Vegetable. Why you, or fruit? Why you eat vegetable and fruit? Why? Is that? The answer is simply because of what? Water. There's nothing more than it. Because inside the fruit there's a lot of water, more than you can have. That's why you eat the fruit and vegetable. Because of water. Because your cell needs that. 80% of your brain is water. Another one is very important for you to understand that your health, the cause of your health is what? What's the cause of your health? The cause of your health or the cause of your diseases is your stomach. If you can take care of your stomach, you take care of your health.